All right, guys, so I'm going to cut the music down just a little bit because I can get into that. I love Toby now since I actually liked him just before I met the partner that I'm in. I believe it's a divine union. I'm beginning to believe that all of the unions are divine. And really and truly they are. Even the ones that seem karmic, I mean, what people consider negative as far as karma or karmic, everything is divine. Everything is divine. I'm going to say it one more time. Everything is divine. Okay, so let me hurry up while Daria is doing good. So when I asked Spirit to just give me messages specifically in regards to the divine connections here, I was led to use my deck that I use for the twin flame connection. Okay, and also I literally saw myself using my African Goddess Rising deck. So the overall energy from the African Goddess Rising deck is the card of Oya, and it says storms. So one of the biggest things that came to me is changes. So I feel like a lot of changes are pretty much getting ready to happen. I'm gonna go ahead and find that though in the booklet because that's the one that I did not find. I found everyone else. I'm also going to tell you what signs, when I asked Spirit what signs were connected to this reading. First of all, let me say this can apply to all signs. That's what I want to say first. This can apply to all signs. But the signs that came out after I purposed in my heart and asked that particular question, I feel like it's going to resonate possibly a great deal with. And this could be anywhere in you guys' chart. I always have to say that. I always feel the need. So I'm going to read about Oya. The Libra is the sign, one of the signs that is associated with this reading, okay? So it says the goddess of storms, Yoruba, Nigeria. And the temple is that of warriors, and the element is that of water. So it says, wielding her powerful sword of truth. Maybe that's the reason why Libra is here. When I think about the Libra card, I think about the Justice card. There's a sword on the Justice card as well as balances. Okay, I feel like truth balances things. All right, here we go. Wielding her powerful sword of truth. And I'm sorry, I have to say this as it's coming to me. We are talking about relationships right now. We're talking about the 144,000 divine unions that some may know as the twin flame connection. That is a relationship. That is a union, a contract, okay? So, yeah. Just wanted to throw that out there. This could be what's experiencing the changes and the storms. Here we go. And truth. Oya is the Yoruba goddess of storms, wind, and lightning. Storms bringing shift, rapid and uncontrollable change, and at times chaos. So here it says, the winds of change are in motion. Into every life a little rain must fall. Personal storms clear away the old. Sometimes change moves slowly, and other times change is swift. What would you like to change? If you are not actively changing it, then you are choosing it. To make shift happen, focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what is not working. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people and life to treat you better, you go first. If you attract betrayals, stress, and strife, the common denominator is you. Beating yourself up is self-harm. Feel your feelings. Honor your journey. Tell yourself the truth, and also practice self-compassion. And then the Goddess Declaration says, I make shift happen. That's really beautiful. This is already hitting home for me, already resonating for me. And I also happen to be a Libra rising. So now I feel like these relationships don't have to just be romantic in nature. These could be friendships. These could be soul partnerships, soulmates and stuff. There are things that are ending, but most importantly, what's resonating for me personally is there are some mentalities that are shifting. because of what I want to experience in this life. So that could also resonate with some of you guys. Boom, that's the Oya energy. So just know that if you want change, you're gonna have to make the change happen. Also, for some of you guys, I feel like the divine is ensuring that shift happens. So the shit that you may be experiencing, the shit you may be seeing unfold, be mindful to understand that it's happening for you and it's not working against you. Moving on. More energy that came out of that same deck. We have Sarah Lakali, and it says divine lineage. Divine lineage. For me, this is for sure about the royals, because I feel like a lot of us, we have ties to royalty. Just to say it simply, royalty. But most importantly, I always get the Queen of Sheba and Solomon, which technically would also connect you to King David and really to all the notable kings. For those who are biblical like me, I still deal with the Bible and things like that. So you're connected to the whole tribe of Judah. Tribe of Judah is going to probably stand out for you. That is also the number 6. So this could have something to do with divine union, soulmates, possibly even someone coming up from the past, or someone that you shared a childhood like innocence with, or really shared a childhood with. If it's not that, I get the vibe of reciprocity here. You know, and even in the fact that both of you come from royalty, that's what I feel. We have the number 33 here, which is also the number 6 if you add 3 and 3 together. And it says, before I move on, let's get divine lineage from the booklet. Okay, number 6. We're getting divine lineage from the booklet. Sarah Lakali, Sagittarius. This is the other astrological sign that may resonate a great deal with this reading, Sagittarius. Let me go back and get Libra because we're done with Libra. All right, let's read it. It says, the goddess of divine lineage, it's Romani, Egypt, is the connection and the group of people. The temple is that of ancestors, and the element is still water. It says great ancestress Sarah Lakali, meaning Sarah the Black. So anytime you hear the word Kali, think black. I know that people teach, and it's true, that she is a goddess, or that Kali is a goddess. Just the Hindu goddess Kali is the goddess of destruction, and that can be the case as well. But Kali means black. So I think a lot of people think that, okay, maybe I'm going to go on a tangent, but a lot of things started off as melanated. I'll just say that. A lot of nations of people, black, started off black, period. Moving on. It says, was an Egyptian prophetess and the patron saint of the Romani people. Oral history says that Saint Sarah had the highest divine lineage. Now, it says your ancestors protect the Holy Grail, and the Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. So I think for some of you guys who are going to resonate with this reading, I feel like if you've been meditating, even if you haven't like meditated on purpose, you could have a strong recollection or connection that you come from royalty. Like you could carry yourself as well with a royal and divine air about yourself. And when I say that, please know that even other people who are connected to you, other people who are around you, other people who don't necessarily know you, but they've been in your presence, they may say the same thing about you. They may call you queen, or they may call you king. And it's not just out of fad or because of I said fad. So I feel like it's not just because it's like a title. It's because you really, really act this way. You really carry yourself this way. Okay, here we go. The embodiment. It says your ancestors want to remind you that you are not by yourself. They're rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Okay, so for some of you guys who are involved in this connection, right? It's possible that you are asking a lot of questions because of the crap that's going on with you, and spirit is just telling, and you might be feeling drawn to your ancestors at this time. You may be asking more questions in your family. You may be asking questions of spirit, you know, and they could be leading you to information. And if you're not asking, but you're asking a question that's still connected to your ancestors, it's possible that you need to ask for insight from your ancestors. Like, that could be the message, okay? It says, they ask that you honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. The goddess declaration says this: I am my sister, and my sister is me. Remember, the sign of Sagittarius is connected to that. So I don't know how that may resonate for you guys, but I know that Sagittarius is the planet. It's like connected to Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of faith and spirituality and expansion and abundance. So all of that right there is just giving me energy of how you definitely not by yourself. You have a legion. You have a legion with you, okay? Moving on. The next card that came out after Divine Lineage, we had the number 33. Let's go get that. It's Mom or Mommy Kokumba or Mommy Koumba Bang. And it said, or Bang, I'm sorry. It says, speak up. Speak up. Such beautiful colors here, you guys. I want you to take note of the colors because I feel like the colors are going to resonate with you guys too for these cards. The colors are going to resonate. We got a lot of blue here, white, gold. Yeah, those are colors that might be standing out to you guys. It might be something that you've been getting told to wear more of, or you've just been seeing a lot of it. I know me, I've been seeing a lot of blue, and I've been feeling drawn to a lot of blue, golds, purples, golds, okay? So let's read it. It says, the goddess of speaking up. This is connected to Senegal. So some of you guys could literally be connected to Egypt, Senegal, Nigeria, okay? The temple is that of griots, and the element is still water, man. Water that deals with knowledge. It deals with spirituality. It deals with cleansing, intuition, spiritual messages, being conduits. Moving on. Mom or Mommy Koumba Bang protects the mouth of the Senegal River. When making an offering to her, you must not speak to anyone else, coming or going. Sing for her, chant for her, call to her. Give Goddess Koumba or Koumba your voice and she'll be happy. Scorpio is the astrological sign that's connected to this card and connected here, and is going to also deal with this reading. It says, speak up, speak out, speak on it. You have a right to be heard. Embodiment. It says, you are betraying yourself by not speaking up. Your words have power. Own your voice. As the old saying goes, stand up for something or fall for anything. Being neutral is not an option. When you stand firmly in your truth, you have thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and convictions. What do you stand for? Tell someone today. The Goddess Declaration says, I reclaim my voice. I speak out and speak up. So for some of us, this could be something that we've been holding in, something that we've been keeping to ourselves. Maybe it was something that was something traumatic, possibly in our youth, and now we are wanting to reclaim our power. It don't even have to be in the youth. It could have been something that happened in our recent past that we may not have spoken about. We may feel it, you know what I mean? We may think about it often, but we haven't actually talked about it. And if it's not that, that is the case for some of you guys. For others of you, it's possible that you may need to stand up and speak. Now, remember, we're talking about divine unions here, which they could be friendships at this point. They could be friendships. They could be romantic partnerships. What I feel like is somebody may need to speak up about how something made them feel, how someone made them feel, or maybe even the way that they feel about a connection, about someone. Them speaking up or you speaking up could literally set things aright. Here we go. Moving on from that. So we have divine lineage, speak up. We have storms, and then the last card here is miracles, and it's Aizan. Aizan, I believe that I might be pronouncing that wrong, but I tried. And the card here is Aries, the astrological sign. So we have Aries, Scorpio, Libra, and Sagittarius. The goddess of miracles is Izan, and it says Haiti. So some of you guys can have some type of connection to Haiti. The temple is the high priestesses. And the element is that of the bush. So I would say that's earth, but I could be wrong. Mambo, priestess. Izan is the wise Haitian Iwa, deity, queen of the market, riches, and sacred initiations. Respect her as the highly venerated spirit of the first priestess. You are a magnet for miracles. I feel like this is talking to the divine feminine here or masculine, but the woman in the connection, okay? You are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe? All things are possible. Dare to dream bigger. You claim that you want miracles, but you take an "I'll believe it when I see it" approach. What if you will see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, do, have the world that you want for yourself. You can be your true self, do what awakens your soul, and have your desires. This is life's miracle. So let me tell you how this definitely resonates right here for me personally. I was meditating and I was visualizing the type of home that I wanted to live in. And I do feel like this was led of spirit. They were telling me to do this and tap in. And in particular, to visualize where I wanted to live. So when I started doing that, I remember kind of holding back a little bit for fear of feeling like I was asking for too much and that I was wanting too much and trying to be too bougie, or, you know, I even felt that, and I even felt like I was holding back because if and when I manifested for myself, that people might see me that way. And that's something that I've really been very conscious about, and I didn't want to do it. So even in my meditation, that's what I was low-key holding back. And I literally was envisioning my home, envisioning the type of clock, like everything in my home, and even the belongings and things that I had in my home. And I started to try to hold back because I was like, oh no, you know, maybe I was naming certain name brand items that I would want that are well-known name brands now. And I was holding back because I was judging even myself for it. And Spirit was like, don't do that. Don't hold back. Like, you can have luxury. You can even have some of the name brand things, even though you know that's really not shit. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you know where, you know, you can have anything. You can rock anybody. Shit, you can make something big. But as of now, it's okay for you to desire the things that have already been established as luxury. There's nothing wrong with that. So moving on. It says, if you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and then allow it in. No, mommy. For some of you guys, that was how it resonated for me. For some of you guys, I don't know how it may resonate for you, but you've been seeking something, but at the same time, it's almost like you have this, you have a limiting belief that you don't deserve it, or that you'll be doing too much if you actually get it. And that's like doubt, and it's going against you. Come here, Pookie. All right, now let's hop into the actual reading. The cards that came from the Live Tarot. It says observe, and this is the overall energy, okay? It says social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. So either some of you guys are doing this feminine, you could be doing this, or the masculine could be doing this, okay? It could be both of y'all. Y'all could both be literally checking for each other, you know, seeing what's going on in each other's lives and stuff like that. Now, let's move on. The next card that came out, for all four of these cards, by the way, came out all together. All together. Transformation. That's Scorpio energy to me. So when the Scorpio card came out, I was like, okay, so those two could be connected. Here's what it says. Breakthrough, reinvention. You're ready for the next level. For some of you guys, you may have Pluto in Scorpio, or Scorpio could just be, it doesn't have to be anywhere in your chart, or it could be anywhere. But the point is there's change, major change afoot. And that's going along with the Oya card. Right underneath that, it says radical rebirth. So there's a lot of change that's happening. And that makes sense because what season are we in? We're in the spring season, right? And look, the next card that came out is spring. So still keeping with the theme of change and growth, okay? It says your love is blooming and your answers arrive in spring. So we'll see how that goes. May not be this spring, but it's going to be spring at some point. We have memories showing up here. Memories. It says nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past, and let it go. So, excuse me, y'all. So sorry about that. Remember how I said with the number 6 that was on one of the cards, the divine lineage card, I told you guys that for some of you guys, this could be an ex or this could be someone from your past. Even if it's not an ex, it could be someone you were friends with, someone that you went to school with, all that kind of energy. So it's possible that I'm getting a vibe of a friend, somebody that you were close to, that loved you, that you loved as well. And maybe you guys fell out for something and it just sent you guys on 2 totally different paths at the time. Now, there could be reinvention for the both of you or for one of you, and I feel like somebody could be reflecting and thinking about the energy that you guys shared together. The next card that came out, the final card, is Chaser, and it says in pursuit, convincing, rejection, let them go, and let it be. So I feel that somebody, well, obviously somebody was a chaser in this connection. And maybe they let it go, or they will be getting ready to let it go. I also feel like somebody is going to be, sorry about that, guys, somebody was calling. Basically, I feel like somebody is either in the energy of chasing, like someone's going to be reaching out. With them being in the energy of chaser, it's possible that those who they may reach out to may reject them, or it's something that they are concerned about. Okay? And it could be any number of reasons. Maybe the person doesn't trust that the transformation is real. Maybe somebody is currently involved with someone else and it's very serious, and they want to keep their word, and they don't want to just dip out of the other relationship because of this one coming back. Just never know. It depends on your situation. I feel like somebody is about to, no, don't pull on it. I feel like, she's so cute, she get me. I feel like somebody's about to come forward, okay? I want to pull some more cards, but I also don't want this to be too long. So I'm going to wait. I'm not going to do an extended, but I'm going to do another love reading, and I feel like it's going to go in depth with this one, okay? So thank you guys for those who come across this reading. If it resonated with you at any point in time, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time I go live, okay? That's that with that peace, love, light, and darkness, which all works together to bring balance and harmony, first within ourselves and then within our world. Bye, guys.